So now I'm going to invite you to lie down for a relaxation. And relaxation is sometimes overlooked, but it's actually probably one of the most healing practices. And it allows the physical body to relax, but there are different stages in the relaxation which also allow the mind to let go of. And as you're lying down, make sure that you find a comfortable position for your body. Ideally, you will be lying on your back. You will have the space for your arms to lie on the floor. You're going to have space between your feet, probably about shoulder width apart. And if you wish, you can put a wee cushion under your head. And what I find really beneficial is to have some support underneath your knees. Because as soon as you support the knees, it allows the lower back, the lumbar spine, to be in touch with the ground. During relaxation, the body temperature is going to cool down. So just make sure you are warm, comfy, and you can have a blanket to cover your body. And then for the next few moments, I'm just going to invite you to surrender to the ground underneath, surrender to the earth. Taking the awareness to your breath, just noticing the breath, and allowing the breath to gently affirm that contact with the earth. And then we'll take the awareness to the feet. And I'm just going to ask you to move your feet. You can point the toes, stretch the heels, just bringing a little bit of movement into the ankles. And just allowing the feet to find their place. We're going to take the awareness up into the legs, into the lower legs, into the back of the knees. And it just feels as if you want to press the back of the knees into the floor. Noticing how the muscles tense in the legs and then just relaxing. We take the awareness up into the thighs, into the hips. And then I'm just going to invite you to tighten the hips and soften. And again, on the next in-breath, just feel you're tightening the hips. Just notice how the gluteals tighten as well. And then as you breathe out, just letting go. We take the awareness up into the spine, becoming aware of the way your spine is resting on the floor. Just being aware of your shoulder blades. If you need to move your body, adjust the shoulders so that you feel more comfortable. And then bringing the awareness into the front of the body, into the abdomen. With every breath, feel you softening the lower abdomen, the solar plexus, the chest. And with every breath, you feel a gentle release starts taking place. Take the awareness into the neck and the throat. Maybe feeling the flow of breath, relaxing, creating space. And then we bring the awareness down into the arms, into the hands, and gently start moving the hands, just moving the fingers, making fists with your hands, tight fists, and then stretching the fingers, really opening the palms of the hands. And again, strong fists. And then stretching the fingers away. And then from the shoulders, just feel you're letting the arms find their place on the floor. So just feel you're softening the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the hands, the fingers. The fingers are soft. And then we bring the awareness to the head. Just becoming aware of the weight of the head. And I'm not going to ask you to lift your head, but I'm going to ask you to feel as if you're going to lift the head. And just notice the weight and notice the muscles tensing as you prepare to lift the head. And then you allow the head to sink down into the earth while still being supported by the earth. And then we bring the awareness to the face. And maybe you want to move the mouth a little bit. Just releasing any tension in the jaw. You can open, close the mouth, or just move the mouth slightly from side to side. You can trace the inside of the mouth or just the back of the teeth with your tongue. Then you take the awareness to the eyes. And I'm just going to ask you to close the eyes really tight. And again, you become aware of the forehead, the tension, just bringing everything close. And then softly, you start releasing around the eyes. You bring softness around the whole area, softness to the face, to the scalp. You soften the ears. You can still listen, but there's softness. You bring softness to the mouth, the teeth, to the hair on your scalp. And maybe you notice how your physical body is starting to let go. And you give yourself that sanction to be still, to relax. You feel the peace, the soft breath. And gently we bring the awareness back to the feet. As the body starts to relax, we visualize a wave of peace and calmness flowing from the soles of the feet up the legs. Soft breath in and out, visualizing that flow of peace and calmness. Moving up the legs, taking away any tightness, tension, pain. We allow this flow of breath, this wave of peace to travel up into the pelvic area, into the abdomen. Just bringing peace and calmness to all the organs inside the body. We visualize that wave moving up the spine, from the lower spine moving up into the lumbar area, into the thoracic spine, into the cervicals, taking away any tightness, any tension. We visualize that wave of peace and calmness moving up the front of the body, from the abdomen up into the chest, bringing softness, ease. Following that wave into the shoulders, taking any tightness, tension, and then just visualizing that flow down the arms, going through every muscles, joints, the peace, the calmness flowing down the arms, into the hands, through the fingers, into the earth. We follow that wave of peace as it moves down the back of the neck, the back of the skull, to the crown, and then down the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, gently taking away any tightness, any tension. And in your own time, you can visualize that wave from the soles of the feet, through the whole body, and out through the crown. Anything you want carried away, moving through that wave. And resting in that space. Maybe sensing that freedom creating inside the body. Moving into that space where balance is restored for the body, for the mind, and for the heart. And then bringing the awareness to the crown of the head, visualizing a beautiful light, a beautiful healing light. Maybe seeing the color of that light. It might be a golden light, it might be a clear light. Knowing that this light is going to help you replenish every part of your being. And just allowing that light to enter through the crown, into the head, into the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, bringing vitality back into every cell in your head. Just allowing that light to flow into the neck, into the shoulders, down the arms to the hands, bringing strength, vitality into the arms, allowing that light to flow into the chest, into the heart, down into the abdomen, nurturing, nourishing each and every organ with a sense of wholeness. Follow that light as it moves down the spine, bringing an incredible sense of balance and energy into the whole of your back. Send that light down into the pelvis, and from the pelvis, just visualize that light moving down the legs, bringing strength into the thighs, into the lower legs, bringing vitality, bringing a sense of purpose. You start feeling the whole body energized from the crown all the way down to the feet and toes. Just the body is awakening, you feel your breath. You feel the body lying on the floor. Every part of the body is touching. You have a sense of the weight of the body resting on the floor. And then when you feel the breath, you become aware of the breath. You make that breath a little bit stronger. You're breathing in energy. You're breathing in prana, life force. You become aware of the space around you, the air. You become aware of the sense of touch. Maybe the feeling of the blanket on your body, the feel of your clothes on your skin, the air on your skin. And you give yourself the sanction to awaken and to start gently moving the body, moving the fingers, moving the toes, in your own time moving the hands, gently bringing a little bit of movement in the body wherever that feels right for you. And then you give yourself a beautiful stretch, stretching the arms, stretching the legs. And then bending the legs one at a time. And maybe drawing the knees into the chest. If that feels comfortable, you can take hold of your knees. And you start rocking from side to side, just bringing that gentle movement into the spine. And then you can place the feet back onto the floor. And you can roll onto your side, just taking your time, keeping your eyes closed if that's comfortable. And just taking a few breaths while you're lying on your side. And as you're lying, just thinking of maybe a quality you want to bring into the rest of your day. Maybe strength, balance, peace, courage, gratitude. And then when you're ready, gently pushing yourself up to sitting. Bringing the palms together when you're ready and just creating a little bit of warmth between your palms, or maybe coolness. And then cupping your eyes, just leaving a little bit of space between the palms and the eyes. Opening your eyes in the darkness of the palms. And then gently, when you're ready, just removing the hands. Opening the eyes. And bringing the hands into Namaste. And carrying that sense of peace in the rest of your day. Thank you.